What's going on, guys? Jeremy with WhitetailDNA, and today I'm super excited to go over Kifaru's new pack for 2024, the Absaroka. We at WhitetailDNA are super excited to be working with Kifaru this year and using all their packs going forward for the western side of things, but also whitetails. But today we're going to focus on their new pack, the Absaroka. So starting kind of going from top to bottom, we'll go over all the features, the weight, the specs of everything. But first off, this is a new pack to their line, specifically the Expedition line. It combines their pack, the doll pack and the cutthroat pack, kind of all in one. The thing I like about this pack is it can be used for a multi-day hunt, you know, that 3 to 7 to 8 days, some even 10 days if you're crafty. But you can also wear it for just a day pack. It compresses down to nothing. Right now I have just a couple down sleeping bags and some down jackets in here to expand the pack, but we take these out and it compacts down to nothing. So it's a pack you can buy one time and you can use it for multi-uses, whether you're maybe truck hunting for a day out of your truck, or maybe you're backpacking 5 days into the backcountry. It's a multi-use pack, and that's what I love about it so far. I also really like these new zippers that they put on their pack. So I have access to the main bag through this beaver tail. I also have access from the top underneath this lid here. And I also have quick access for, you know, toiletries, water filters, food, whatever you want. So now you not only have access to the interior of your pack, but you also have access to the outside. The material on this pack is a weatherproof material. If you're familiar with the doll or the nargali, the cutthroat, it's super lightweight and it's weatherproof, which is awesome. They also use these 3/4 inch compression straps with auto-locking buckles. What auto-locking buckles mean is basically that when you tighten this down, maybe you have your bow or your rifle on the outside of your pack here, or a tripod, or maybe you're going in and you're whitetail hunting, you put a stand, or maybe ratting antlers, whatever it may be. Once you tighten these down, it cannot come loose, which is awesome. Inside, we also still have a bladder feature where you can put a bladder and run a hose, and also have the option to drink water out of your pack if you're not a water bottle guy. New to this year is the arc frame. We're not going to go over the arc frame today, but what they did do new this year is you're able to take this compression strap and actually girth hitch it onto the actual frame, creating lightweight features, but also not losing the durability and functionality of the pack. You also have 2 water bottle pouches on the outside. These are pretty awesome. I'm a huge fan of these because I've used packs in the past where they only come up to about halfway and your Nalgene's kind of tipping over, or your compression strap goes over your bottle and your bottle ends up falling out. I've lost a couple bottles doing that, but now you got both sides. Maybe you want to, instead of run it on your hip belt, you can run it on your pack, and then on the other side you can run a tripod. You can put a rifle in here, whatever you're using it for. It's just 2 options on the side here. So let's dive in a little bit. Going forward here, you have a top lid, which I'm a fan of, especially if I'm whitetail hunting. I can pack in and take this lid up the tree with me, which is pretty cool. You have access on the top here, and it's just a strap, a cinch here, and open up, and your lid can expand that much, which is a pretty big bag, right? So I can put whatever I want through the top here. Maybe I leave quick access things that I need throughout the day that'll just sit right on top. Otherwise, I can also access in the bag down in here, which will get me in the bottom of my bag. Take the compression straps off, and now say I usually keep food in here, which is nice. If I want food, I can grab it quick. If I need to use the restroom, I can grab wet wipes, water filters, whatever it may be. I want something quick so I don't have to go in the main bag. I have that option now in a vertical zipper. And if that's not big enough, well, now you have, like, I call it kind of like the mini beaver tail, right? So now I have even more room for other items that I might find relevant. Maybe it's an extra call, an extra release, a medical kit, whatever it may be. Everything's personal preference on that, but you just have different organization options, which is a really awesome feature. Another thing we can touch on is it does have this loop here. Now you can use this as a grab loop. If I'm hiking in, you know, 5 to 7 to 8 miles, or if I just don't want to carry my bow, I'm gonna put it on the back of this pack and I'm gonna run my cam through this loop here. That way it stays off the ground. If I set the bow down, it's constantly protected. This bag does have a meat shelf, but you do have the option to put, you know, an elk quarter inside the bag if you want to. And you can, this material allows you to spray off any blood, debris, anything that may stain your bag or get dirty. It'll wipe right off. Very waterproof. But essentially your meat shelf is on the back of this frame, which is awesome. Let's go over the specs of this bag. So this bag comes in at a total of 6,580 cubic inches. So plenty enough for that 5 to 7 day hunt. You know, and if you've done it a while and you're experienced, you can get 10 days easily out of this. The main bag is 5,000 cubic inches. Your lid is 1,000 cubic inches. And your pockets on the outside have to add up to about 580 cubic inches. The entire pack itself is 3 pounds and 2.5 ounces. So super lightweight. It's up there with any competitor in that ultralight category. But you also don't lose the durability, and that's what Kifaru is known is for Rhino Tough. You also have the option to run any accessories on their actual hip belts. You can run a hip pouch, like right now I have a small pouch. I put elk calls in here, or maybe it's a deer call, whatever it may be, my cell phone. I have that on my left side. And I personally like to run a water bottle pouch on the right side. Just slip a Nalgene bottle in there. I usually like to run a tripod or a spotter on the outside here and tuck it in this water bottle pouch. But yeah, it's a pretty cool pack. I'm super stoked about it. I'm excited to run it for my elk hunt this year in 2024. It's kind of everything I've wished for in a pack. I like a smaller lid on top. I like this different separation organization in the front. I have multiple options to separate my main stuff, and I can also put my sleeping bag, my tent, whatever it may be in the pack where I'm not going to be able to use it until night and I don't really need to get to it. It just saves me the option of kind of yard sailing all my gear if I'm trying to get to something. So if you're on the market for kind of that do-it-all pack, I would definitely check out the Absaroka. Super cool pack, super durable, super functional. If you kind of want to buy that one pack, buy once, cry once, this is your one. Like I said before, it compacts down to absolutely nothing. So if you're not backpacking and you're doing that day hunt, and you don't even need to run the lid comes off. But if you wanted to run the lid, it packs down to nothing, which is an awesome feature. There you go. Now you have your day pack, throw some snacks in there, and you can haul out a whole deer, a whole elk, whatever you want to do in this pack. So go check them out, Kifaru.net. You won't be disappointed in this pack. Go check them out. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and be on the lookout for more Kifaru content coming your way.